it's all up to you, boss.
Sackmaster, will you go by Sackmaster too?
Go by anything as long as it ain't disrespectful.
What was your reaction when the trade went down?
Shock. I'm still kind of, in all honesty, I'm still kind of, I've been telling everyone, I'm still trying to, get a full grasp on what, happening, the transition. But besides that, happy, new place, great, as I told everyone, I just want to come in, do my part, and, they've been rocking and rolling before I got here, so I, again, don't want to mess anything up, just, try to add whatever I can, to help make this team better and basically stay out the way.
You've been traded twice before,
Yeah.
but never mid-season. What are the challenges of coming into a new environment?
I don't know if there's necessarily challenges, but one, learn the playbook first of all. Then two, or however you want to phrase it, whatever. You got to know the people who's in the building, from coaches to the fellas in the locker room, because that's who you deal with every day, and really get to know their names and how they are. I'll be honest, I'm terrible with names, so so that's I guess a big challenge for me, is just really, because I take that personally, just want to know people for who they are, not by a number. So
How do you get over the shock of it? Because you have a lot on your plate right now, a game coming up. How do you get past all that?
Well, I guess keep looking at my helmets and playbooks, and I don't know. It's one of those things where I can't change it. Again, it's more of just, I don't know, really, yeah, it's hard to describe. Like it's
How do you
yeah.
see, how do you see yourself fitting in with, the rotation they have with BG and Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick?
Well, wherever and however they decide to play me, I'll just basically do whatever, they ask. Again, like I said earlier, I just want to do my part to help contribute and, keep helping this team doing what they've been doing this year, and that's winning. So whatever my contribution may be from what they have, I'm just trying to do that best of my ability.
You mentioned the playbook, Robert. They play a somewhat similar scheme here. I know you just got here, to what you did in Chicago previously. Does that help a little bit? Did you dive in and see some similar things?
Schemes may be similar, but terminology is a lot different. So that's all defense are kind of similar anyway, but, it's terminology. That's the thing, would be my challenge, if anything, just learning terminology to perfection.
Were you knew already? Were you unhappy? Okay. Were you unhappy in Chicago? They made a lot of moves. They got rid of some veteran guys. And were you unhappy there?
No, I love my guys there. The situation is, I'll be honest, wasn't my first coaching change. So, I kind of knew what was going to go on. To be honest, didn't expect the trade, but, knew how the building was going to shift around a little bit. And, yeah, I just completely forgot where I was going with that question.
What have your first interactions been like with Nick Sirianni and Jonathan Gannon, the defensive coordinator?
Brief. I've been running around this building trying to get things in order. Coach talked to me for a couple of minutes, saying hi and, welcome me to the team. Looking forward to me getting out there. But like I said, I've been running around today, all day. So brief conversations while I can. And, again, it sounds like they're excited to have me here.
Robert, you've been in this league for a long time, have had a lot of success, over 100 sacks. What do you think the reason, why have you been so successful for such a long period of time?
Well, the powers above keep waking me up. That's the most important thing. Then when I come to work, I just try to work my tail off, perfect my craft, because it's not given to you. So you got to come in and work every day. And the coach used to say, don't get complacent, thinking you got it because you did it one time. You got to keep, practicing and perfecting your craft each and every day. So I guess I've been doing it pretty good enough to, stick around for 12 years. But, can always get better regardless.
What did it mean to you that when you walked into the locker room?
No, I hear you.
What did it mean to you when you walked in the locker room for the first time, and one of the first guys to greet you was Brandon Graham, who plays the same position as you?
Well, welcoming, you know, because he's one of the leaders on this team, and you know, for him, and he's, you know, got a year or two over me. So I mean, to have the OG of the team walk up to me is, you know, just makes you feel appreciated. You know, trying to make you feel welcome. So I appreciated that. You know, trying to help me through this transition as easy as possible. And like I said, for him being the older guy, he got a lot of respect around here. And like I said, he's only been here for a little bit, but he, you know,
Robin,
just his personality and stuff just allowed, you know, just made him very warming, I guess, in a sense.
I don't know if you were able to see some of the reaction in Chicago yesterday, but Roquan Smith got a little bit emotional talking about what you meant to him. What did that mean to you?
Well, that's my guy. Like Ro, you know, you can say like a little brother, you know. Got there, you know, we didn't know each other, and for however reason we became pretty cool. And, you know, like I said, we became pretty tight as friends. And, you know, just to see that reaction, you know, it really just shows the love, you know, that we have, you know, to take a teammate and turn him into a brother. You know, you don't get to do that too often. So, you know, to take, a teammate and turn him into a brother, it just shows how much you care about each other. And, of course, no one likes change anyway. And, you know.
Robin,
A couple more questions, please.
how much have you put into perspective going from a team within 24 hours that, and I'm being honest here, literally has no chance to go deep into the playoffs, to a team that literally has a real chance to go deep in the playoffs? So you thought about what's happened to you as a player in that perspective?
Not, I mean, yes and no, but the first thing is really the playbook. Like that's the main thing I'm concerned about, you know, because that's, you know, like I told the guys, they created this record before I got here. So, you know, as I said, I just want to come in and do my part, and that's, well, starts with learning the playbook. So I need to make sure I have that down packed so they can trust me, you know, when I get out there.
JG was in St. Louis when you got drafted scouting.
You said
Did you
who? I'm
remember
sorry.
Jonathan Gannon was in with the Rams, Denard Wilson?
Mhm.
Did you remember those guys? Did you?
Denard was, you know, my guy, you know, is, well, you know, DB coach, but, you know, being in that you know, same room pretty much, you know, so I knew him, you know, Gannon, knew him a little bit, but, you know, I used to talk to Denard all the time. We was in the same building back in St. Louis. So, I mean, again, like that helps with a little of the transition.
I'm sorry, you mentioned
Last one, please.
the success the Eagles have had before you got here. They've had double-digit leads in every game this season. As an experienced pass rusher, what's pass rushing like the second half, fourth quarter of games when you have that type of lead?
Guess I'm about to find out. Yeah, I haven't had many of them, so I guess I'm about to find out. We'll see.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Robert.
Yep.